One of my weird things happens to me. I wouldn't say I was a medium like for the church medium. I would say I'm clairvoyant. I've got clairvoyant abilities and I do spirit writing and I can do tarot readings. But I wouldn't call myself a medium. I just wouldn't. Alright, but I guess probably am. You know, I don't think I'm of myself as a medium in the traditional sense. I've tried to do the training for that and I just haven't got the money. I can't afford to do that and the counselling training. Right, so I focused on the counselling training. I'm a qualified counsellor. I'm still, you know, having experiences with spirit, with things you can't see. My thing is names. When people come through from spirit, I like to know the name of the person, and that's confirmation for me that it's definitely the right person that you're talking to. Might not be, of course. People who are properly Bible bashing will tell you, you know, you're messing with things you can't see, and spirit will deceive you and all that. Possible. But you get a feeling around a person and you get a feeling that it feels good or it doesn't feel good. If it doesn't feel good, then it's unmistakably that it's not what it says it is. If it feels good, it works, you know, it's the real deal. I have a brother in spirit called Robert, but I've been told by lots of mediums, or my mum has mainly, that he now goes by the name of Bob. And then the number of times the name Bob pops up is just amazing, really. Not in places where I would expect, because Bob is quite a common name and anybody can go out during the day and hear the name Bob. But for me, it pops up in the most unexpected places, just at the right time when I need it. My son's great nan, so his nan's mum, was called Hardy, surname of Hardy. One day, not long after she died, she was in a hospice during her last days, and I was walking along by the hospice and I just felt like a gust of wind behind me. It wasn't wind, it wasn't windy, but that's what it felt like. Just a bit of energy pushing me in the direction of B&Q. And I followed it and I went with it, and because that's who I am, sometimes I just go out for a walk just to be guided by spirit so I can see where I end up. Because it interests me, it intrigues me. Off I went. I'm in the shop, looking around thinking, well, what is it I'm meant to be looking at? I don't know why I'm here, but fine. Walked along, walked into the garden centre because it's the nicest area in the shop, and I could feel this push in my back, literally like somebody pushing me. And I've been pushed along to where these plants are. I'm looking at these plants and I'm like, what? And literally right in front of my face was the word Hardy, because you know they sell Hardy annuals, don't they? And that's what they call them. But this plant was actually called Hardy, and that was my son's great nan's name. Now, to anybody listening, it just sounds like, well, that's a coincidence and you went looking for it, right? But I didn't imagine the pushing and the directing me to be there. I know 100% I didn't imagine that. And what are the chances out of all those thousands of plants that the one I'm facing, the one in front of me, has got the word Hardy written on it, right? Bearing in mind that I do the reading of the suburban words and images. I love that. I went to the bank this week, and I've also got a friend who's got a woman in spirit called Jackie. And recently the name Jackie's been showing up a lot for me, and I know it's Jackie around us, I know it is. And I went to the bank and this woman served me, and I really didn't think anything of it, which was naughty for me because normally I'm focused in the moment, I'm paying attention to words people say to me, sentences that are used, everything that's going on around me. But on this day I was in a rush because I was going somewhere else, and frankly I was already thinking about all the things I've got to do to get to be the somewhere else. Today I got an email from the same bank saying, could I review their teller? Could I review the lady that served me in my experience? Her name was Jacqueline Hardy. Jackie and Hardy. Oh wow, I love that. I could have got in at any time, see any teller. Just amuses me and makes me feel like spirit are definitely putting me in the right place at the right time to do the right thing. Thanks for listening. Bye.